Hello? I love that I could play the 1 minute to MCC song and it actually be the start of my stream. I think that's pretty cool and epic. Hello and welcome to Game Time But Not Game Time. It's me! Ah! do. Da 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 da. Yeah. Da 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 da. Alright. It is beat the time. Alright. Oh gosh. What am I gonna do first? Let's see. Okay. I'm like right into it, man. Okay, let me bring up, because I realized I haven't brought up all the things I need to bring up because I'm stupid, and of course I haven't. Okay, so do we start by just doing a skin for all the teams, or do I make skins for specific players or specific teams? Because some of the teams haven't been announced yet, but some of them have. So if I just do like a one for each color, that could be good. Or I could not do that, you know? So like I know some of the people in Red Rabbits. And I had an idea for the Red Rabbit. Where's my book gone? I have a book. I've lost my book. Okay, almost fell off my chair. I had some ideas that I wrote down for what we could put on their skins and what they could be. My thought for the red team was to put TNT, because TNT inside a sulfur cube is like a big thing. And also on the announcement posts, they literally had the words TNT, too dangerous, might get fired. And it's red. So that's what I was kind of thinking for them. I put down for orange ocelots to do like hazmat suits. Yellow yaks, I was gonna do just the sulfur cube texture, but I might have to do that through Photoshop rather than skin edit. And then I had some other random ones in there. I put down aqua axolotls to be like bubbles in like that new tealy watercolor scenario. For some reason I put down purple parrots to be plumbers. To be fair, I was sleep deprived when I wrote this, so I might not make them plumbers. But I think Red Rabbits is a good one to start with, because their team's been announced, so I can kind of match it up to their skins. And then I like the idea of them TNT. I think that sounds fun. So I think that's what we're going to do first. Question is, do I want to start by making it on this base, or do I want to start by making it directly onto their skins? I feel like I should start with this, so I'm gonna put Katie first. Okay, so here's Katie Gobert. Her regular skin. I'm actually, hold on. Why does she just have her regular skin on? You know what? Fair. Okay. Alright, let's take off this top layer. Actually, no. Actually, maybe. Let me bring up references. Yeah, because I'm looking at references and people have already made the sulfur cube TNT Minecraft skins, which I think is crazy. Makes sense though. Okay, okay, okay. See, the thing is with Katie though is her hair's red, so I can't do like full red. But I guess I could do like white and like blacks along the top and then give her pants or a skirt kind of scenario that's like the reds of the TNT. I feel like that could be kind of cool. Yeah. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna start by removing any of this stuff. Is this going there? Yeah, okay. I'm kind of tempted to keep her socks, but we'll see. Also, her skin is different layering to what I'm used to. I'm used to doing the four layered skins. Not the four layered, the four wide skins, like the thicker ones, not the slim ones. Alright, and that's just her hair and her bow. I'm gonna make her bow a grey. Is her skin like oh, it's got a tiny it's fine. I'll just do it black color to start with and then we can go shaded after. Oh no! Okay. I kinda wanna keep her earrings, but also I kinda don't. We'll see. Okay. So that's her top layer. And we're just gonna grey her bow. So sad. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do this. TNT theme. Why is my mirror thing not going? There we go. Also, should I plug in my drawing tablet for this? Probably. I just haven't. Okay. And then I can use the grey to have like cuffs. And then I'll do like red. See that already kind of looks cute. And then I was thinking I give her a skirt, like a cute like pleated skirt scenario. And then I give the guys like pants. Because then I'll go back and add all the details and stuff later. You know? Like I'll go back and add all the shading and stuff. Because who's on this team? It's Beckhamon, Katie Gobert, Filzer, and Tubbo. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Filzer's hat will be kind of fun to do with like the different stripes. Yeah, this is gonna be cute. I like this. Okay. I need to fix the back of this. And did I do the insides? No, I did not. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Why did that Why is it? It only sometimes mirrors. It's annoying. Okay. Yeah. Cute, cute. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna give them like a dark red kind of glove scenario. Because I think that's cute. I don't know how I feel about it. We'll see. Should I use this color? And that needs to be this color. Why is this so like... Oh, there we go. Okay, this is a good start. I definitely need to give her skirt pleats though. Oh, it's gonna be annoying. I need to do it without the mirror. Yeah. Yeah, and then I could probably do the darker color on it as like a belt. I'm doing this all on the first layer if I can. Oh, I missed a spot. I'm doing most of this on the first layer because I can go back and add details afterwards. Be good. There we go. How do we feel about that? That's okay. This is already cute. It's kind of giving cheerleader, and I kind of love that for her. But see, now that I've made that, I kind of feel like the grey bow is kind of sad. I feel like I'd add the grey somewhere else and make that the dark red, I think. Or even the brighter red. I don't know if it's gonna clash with her hair. Oh, maybe. Hmm. I don't know. Or even I could even do the white actually, though I think the white might work. Yeah, well. Hmm. See, I like the colors, but her hair clashes too much with them when it comes to putting it actually on her head, like the bow. How do I want to do this? The other thinking is I could just get rid of the bow. Actually, yeah, I might get rid of the bow as blasphemy, you know, like getting rid of Katie Gobert's bow. That seems like a heinous crime, but I think if I get rid of it, then I can. Okay, that's not the color I picked. Then I can go back and okay, that's horrible, but you know, it's fine. We'll mess around with it later. because I can give her like a little headband. I feel like giving her, cause she sometimes wears that headband when she's like being all crazy and stuff, and I think that would be kind of cute actually, giving her a little headband. Right, I'm gonna do it like this. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, that's cute. I like this. Okay. I think I need to fix this so it's like that. And I just need to do this slightly darker. Yeah. Okay. And then do I want her to have her mismatched socks? I think I do. I think I do want her to have them, but I want them to be slightly lower on that one. And I want them to match better with the colors that I've got going on. I think this noise is too crazy. Because it's not as bright white, but I think it still works. Okay, why did that? Oh wait, no, that's right. Never mind, I'm stupid. It's fine. Bum 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 bum. Okay, yeah. And if I change her shoes to be the same dark red. Obviously, I will go back and shade this stuff after. I feel like I have to keep prefacing that because it's not really. Why is her shoes like mostly on a second layer? That's gonna annoy me. But you know, it's fine. Yeah! I liked her little rolly bits on her socks, I think. Okay. Thoughts. What do we think? Obviously, it's not very TNT themed yet, and it's not very red, other than her hair and her skirt. But we'll get there. I've got some thinking in my brains. I'm thinking. Is this gonna mirror? You said it's cool. It's not actually mirroring, it's just being stupid, okay. Yeah. Should it go down to the glove? No. Maybe we do one of Is that too much? I think that's a bit too much for that specifically. Unless we put it around her gloves. But then I feel like that kind of cuts her body in half a bit too much, and I don't like that. I'm trying to think how we can make it more like... more. This is really cute, but it's not like... it's missing stuff, you know? It's not got lots of detail. I do like the idea of the bandana, because it's like the string on the TNT. Makes me wonder, do I want to add another... like... Nah. This is cute though. Maybe if I add the... around the collar. She could have a choker. We could do something like this. Yeah, that's kind of cute. Yeah, and then I think I might make her earrings the grey actually. As much as I like the red, I think that the grey works better for balancing. No, actually I don't. I like the red. Red's cute. Yeah! Okay. I like this. This is good. This is joy. I realized I was trying to do something and I didn't do good at the thing I was trying to do. But that's not what I wanted. Ah. Why did it open on that screen? That's stupid. I did not want you to open on that screen, stinky Discord. Okay, go back now. We find nothing broke, we all good. Okay. This is cute. I'm liking this. This is freaking yes. Okay, but how do I make this better? Obviously, a little shading will help. Which I can do now. I think overall this is actually pretty cute. Alright, let's do that. This... If I shade with a warmer color, will that work? Maybe. And make it feel more red. If I shade with the warmer color. Why is that? Okay, hold on. Can I create empty palette? There we go. Save that color. So then I can not be stupid. There we go. That's better. And it was like 20 something that I had it at. Cute. Okay, that's that done. Is it doing both arms? Yes, it should be doing both. See that? Yeah, see that will... I have to do all the different colors separate. It's okay. That's fully program limitation thing. That's okay. We will live. How's that look? Yeah. Do 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 do. Does that look good with... Oh wait, this is gonna mirror stupid. I need to do that after. Hold on. Yeah, I forgot this does stupid mirroring things. It's fine. That's probably okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna... so I can like zoom better. There we go. See, that's super dark there. I need to fix that. Yeah. There we go. Cute. Okay. I think I needed to subtly shade a little bit less on specifically the socks. But like, I think it's just the corners of them. Why is this like this? Why is it? Yeah. Yeah, that's cuter. Okay. Let's bring her back. Bring back Katie. Okay. I like this. I feel like I could definitely add more details. That is a thing I can definitely do. See, I don't want to be straying from my colors too much. Maybe up my noise intensity a little bit? Yeah. Because then it stands out a little bit more. Okay, I need to remove her body. Yeah. Okay. And right now she's pretty symmetrical, other than her socks. Which I think I should change. But I don't know how to change in a fun, cool way. I'm tempted to give her TNT. And like just put like a stick of dynamite on her butt. Around her waist. Like, do I just... Does it even look like a stick of dynamite? I don't know. Not really. I think it's because it's just the one thing. I think it needs to be two. But see, I think it blends in with her skirt too much because I've given her the skirt. How do I... I think this is super cute, and I don't want to change it too much. But I also don't know if I want to call this done. But also, I've spent so long doing just Katie, and I haven't even got the rest of the team yet. And, well, see, I could also just, like... visor. But no, I think I'd save that for maybe Tubbo can have a visor. I think that'd be cool. Do I give her like shoulder pads? Would that work? No. I don't know what it is. Something about Katie's skin being so simple, I think is cuter. And I think it's her red hair does a lot for her to make her very, you know, red. Which I kind of like. I think I need to shade her shoes a little bit more. But other than that, I feel like she's kind of done. Okay, hold on, let's take this top layer off. We can shade under this a little bit. Yeah. Then I gotta do her gloves. I keep forgetting to turn the mirror thing back on because I keep doing the feet and then forgetting. There we go. Yeah. The shoes match on both sides. If I do like a lighter version. That? Yeah, that's cute. Okay, and then her skirt's not really got any shading on it, but I also don't think I care enough for that. Did I actually do... Okay, I didn't do that, but that's okay. I think as long as it's got the pleats, it'll be fine. Yeah, I think... That's just that, and then that's... Just the bottom here, there, yeah. Okay. I think that's Katie's done. Yeah. I think she looks cute. Yay. Okay, I think I want to duplicate my tab because I don't want to lose my Katie that I have because I want to be able to reference it and pick colors and stuff. But I think I need to get, let's get, what are their usernames? Let's do Tubbo. Is it just Tubbo or is it just hold on. It is Tubbo underscore? It looks like it. It looks like he's got an underscore. I thought he did, but I wasn't sure. So that. Oh, but it's a horrible thing that I can't work with this. I can't work with this. Hold on. Let me bring up his regular skin. I say, well, he doesn't really have a regular skin as such. He has a bunch of nutty, crazy things going on. I'm gonna say that one is his most default looking skin. Okay, I'm just gonna go to here just so I can upload this without it being stupid and exploding. Is that right? Did I do that right? That looks right. Okay. There we go. We have him. We stole him. He's been stolen. Okay. I should have... No, don't do that. I should have... Create pellet from skin. That is the pellet. Now if I go here it doesn't save that. Alright. Hold on. BRB screen. Export the pellet. And import the pellet. Okay. So, okay. Now we have the colors from Katie's thing. So, now the things from Katie's thing does include her hair. And a bunch of random other stuff. But it gives me the rough colors that we want. So, for Tubbo's skin, I like the idea of them all having some kind of headband or something, but I think I kind of want to give him a visor. Do I just does it look dumb? I feel like that kind of looks dumb. This looks less dumb. It's just a little one. I feel like I need to go here and like add that into here. Or even actually, crazy, I know, removing is here, there, and there. No, because it makes it look like he doesn't have any hair anymore. I think that's good. But then they're more like sunglasses than they are a visor as such. But I want to like cover his whole face. But also his eyes are really low. You know, it's fine. We'll do that. And then I think I liked the idea of keeping their shirts all kind of the white and then... yeah. See, the cool thing about having Tubbo skin for this is his skin itself is so plain that I can like mess with this. So I think I'm gonna make his shirt kind of even and not all like all over the place. But I do like the collar thing going on. And like the kind of button down scenario. This picture is ugly though. Yeah, and then I change that to like the black or the red and then I add like stuff to it. It's gonna be cool. But I do need to pee real quick. So I'm gonna just BRB so I can do a pee. Okay, back from peeing. We can go back to making tabo now. Okay. I think I want the red. Well, because I did for Katie's, I did the red. Yeah, actually, yeah, I like that. Okay, hold on. Let's remove his head because he doesn't need that right now. And then, oh. And then I think I'm going to give him the same belt scenario as Katie has. Does that mess with his head if I do that? No, that's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I like that. And then his arms, I need to do in the white. Excuse me. There you go. And do I do them the same grey as the bottom of Katie's sleeves, or do I do them red? I feel like I should do the grey. I think that makes sense. Yeah. I want to put this back up again. Actually, I should shade this while I'm here. Actually, hold on. Yeah, that bit. Yeah. And then I want to add that same red stripe kind of scenario that I put on Katie's because that was cute. And then they're kind of matching. Yeah, yeah, we like that. Do I want to give him the fingerless gloves? A little bit. I kind of do. How did I do it on his? Okay, I did it like this. Okay. Yeah. And then that was all the same but just shading. Okay. Okay. And I think I like the idea of giving him the belt too, but I don't like the same. Like, I don't want his belt to be really high, but I don't want it to be like super duper low either. Like, it could be really low, but then I have to tuck his shirt really low. So I'm like, I guess I could go here. Because it doesn't clash with his hands if it's... Yeah, it doesn't clash with his hands if it's there. And I can do it 2 wide instead of 1. That does make sense. Would be the red. That's just his belt. And then I can just do the white because it's the shirt tucked in. No, actually I want to do the belt color around, at least around the edges of it. I think I do the same here. Did that go mirrored? Yes, it did. Cool. Yeah, and then I do the stripy pants because I liked the stripes. No. See, I like the cross limbs thing, but it does matching. Sucks, so I have to kind of do it manually. That's okay, we can do that. And then I'm tempted for the others to do a bit of a skin bashing scenario in Photoshop rather than making them from scratch. Because then I can steal the same elements and then add more to them when I bring them back into this. Yeah. I want to add this. Red rabbits, you know? How do I do that? I think that's fine, just like that. Red rabbit team. I'm just looking into Phil's skin and how similar it is to Tubbo's. Okay, yeah, so no, it is quite different. Yeah. Like sometimes has facial hair and sometimes doesn't. Interesting. Okay, but they are very similar in some aspects, but not fully. Okay, that's cool. Because he tends to wear more like overalls and that type of thing, which will work well for my trying to make them different but the same. Okay, that's good. Because that was my concern, is I want to make them kind of look similar, but also different. Because I don't want them to all be, you know, samey same. I do like this. I need to fix his shoes, but other than that, I do like where this is going. I feel like I could add more interesting things. What did I... Because Katie's is very plain for the most part, so I kind of like them all being somewhat plain. But I'm like, how do I make them... I don't know. I think if I go like this... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, let's mess around with the shoes, shall we? Okay. His shoes are symmetrical, so we can do this. And then I can just whoop. Right? Yeah. See, that makes me want to cuff his pants, and I'm kind of tempted to. Do I cuff his pants? You know what? Yeah, I will. You can have cuffed pants. Let's see what this looks like with the cuffed pants. That pixel's gonna haunt me. Oh, it's on like the... Oh, why is it on that layer? Okay. This is cute. We like... Because I'm liking making it their normal skins but different. And I think for Tubbo's one, in his original skin, he has his shit kind of pokes out a little bit. And I kind of like the idea of keeping that vibe, but doing it like this. Not so much there. So it's like a little bit scruffy still, but not like nuts. But see, that makes me kind of want to bring the belt back up again, because I did pull the belt down, and I think I like it being up higher again. Let's see. Yeah. Ah, of course. But that's okay because that fixes this whole issue with trying to make that look nice. Yeah, that's better. So it just kind of brings it up a little bit. I think this is good. I think I like this. I think I just need to add my shading in. And then... See, I kind of want to up the opacity of his visor. Make it, like, really bright. Yeah. And then I think Tubbo could maybe have something else as well. Maybe he could have... pocket there? I don't know. See, I feel like they are it's missing something, but I can't think what. I also don't know if it's really giving TNT, or it's just giving just regular red rabbits kind of look. I think it's kind of strayed away from what I wanted. Because I don't think Katie's gives much TNT either. Unless I just cover them in soot. Which is an option. I could cover them in soot. But I think I'd want to save... Yeah. I think I want to save the skins before I cover them in soot, if that makes sense. That is if I do that. It's an option. It's an option and a thought and an option. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna just do this just so I can save these so then I don't accidentally delete them. Okay, so that is saved both of those. Cool. Okay. So now I've got a new tab. Actually, no, I wanted to shade Tubbo's one first. I need a shade. I realized I saved it without shading. Why is this not going back? Uh-oh. Let me reload. Okay, there we go. And yep, okay, that's fixed it. Cool. But see, I think Katie's shirt's more white than it, which makes me want to go through and kind of lighten up his one a little bit. It's on some bits, where it's just kind of weirdly dark. Yeah. Ah! Ah! Jump scared! Okay, I drink water. My alerts are really loud. Oopsies. It's good to know though, because that means I can fix that. There we go, I drank water. I did what I was told. Right. How did I shade Katie's gloves? I did that dark. Okay. I love the MCC music, it's so good. I love it. That's good, that's good, yes. Darken around that part of the belt. And then his shoes. I'm just kind of winging it a little bit with some of the shading stuff because it's, as long as it looks, as long as it looks good, then it counts as being good, you know? It needs to just look good. It doesn't have to actually be good. Darker red. No, I didn't actually shade much of Katie's skirt or pants, etc., but I am a little bit on Tubbo's just because he's got the cuffed pants. And it helps kind of push it back a little bit. Where am I? There. And also I can... Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Did I shade? I did. Oh, I didn't really shade on her grey bits. I think I did a tiny bit though. I could tone it down a tiny bit. Is that good? I don't know if that's any better, but it should be. Okay, what do we think of Tubbo? Do we think we did it? I think we did it. Okay. I'm just gonna save that. That will just save up to the corner there so I can do that later. Okay. Oh, wait, you can't even... Oh, you can see that. Okay, cool. I didn't know if you could. Alright, so now I've got Katie go... Oh, geez, Katie. Chill out. Back up, man. So we got Katie, and we got Tubbo. Okay, and now we gotta make... Beck Yamon. And... Filzer. Right, we'll see... That's how we spell his name. He's got a weird one in his name. But see... Actually, that's probably not the worst one to have as a base, because it's got the similar... But see, part of me wants to take this into Photoshop and like mash his skin with the Tubbo one I just made, so then they can match, but be different. Just for like... Unless I have my white shirt too, and then I have my black shirt too. I kind of like that idea. But I never did proper black for them. I did like this dark red color. But I kind of like that though. I think we do that. Okay. First and foremost though, hat. Because he's not on Green Geckos today. Bilza has joined Red Team, and there's nothing that he can do about it. And hey, it means that him and Martin won't get mixed up. Because they often get mixed up for some reason. Okay. I don't like how, like, grey this is. This is... You know, it's very, like, meh. So I might mess with that a little bit. I don't know what that... Why has he got a random dot? Sometimes I don't understand YouTuber skins. Like, why do they just have random dots places that they shouldn't, you know? Red shirt? Because I could do red shirt, brown overalls kind of thing. Is it an apron or overalls? I don't actually know. But he kind of has like a cloak thing going on. Now, do I want him to have a cloak, or do I just want to fully just change his whole outfit? He's got them flippity floppities happening. I think... Okay. I don't know what my Photoshop looks like with this screen up, but I broke my other one. Hold up, let me just mash this thing together a little bit. Let me just do something quickly. It'll be really fast, guys. Don't worry about it. I want that one. Okay. And then remove that. Why did that do that? That's dumb. Okay. Do that. Oh, why is my Photoshop not working the way I want? It's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's chill and fine. And chill and fine. Okay. Yeah. And then I save this. Override that, yes, okay. And don't save that. Okay. And now if I go back here and I can open this. And then I can go back here. Oh my god, guys, I did it! I literally just stole all of the things from the Tubbo one and put it on the Filza one. And you know what? It actually does look really cool. I'm gonna change it slightly. I'm gonna make them all unique in their own ways. But I do like this. I think this is cool. Okay. Because Filza, from what I can see, tends to do long sleeves. Well, actually, no, he does do short sleeve occasionally. But he's definitely more prone to long sleeves, so I'm kind of tempted just to give him his long sleeves and like unroll these. So I might do that to start with. Because like Katie's got the long sleeve kind of going on. So I'm chill of doing some of that. So we'll do that first. Oh, we don't want that. We want this. Okay. Yeah, boy. Okay. How's that looking? See, that already feels more like him, just like putting him in long sleeve rather than short sleeves. Do I? Oh, I'm kind of tempted to give him suspenders actually. But I do need to get rid of this scenario because he's not got the messy out top scenario based on my personal decisions. He's more cleaner looking. But I will give him suspenders because I feel like it. And you can't stop me. What color do I want? Because do I want the dark red? No. Oh wait, he hasn't got any of the grey. That's what we'll do. Ray suspenders. The thing is, so it does kind of get in the way of the rabbit. Just a little bit. Now I don't want to do it anymore because it gets in the way of the cool rabbit. But either way I need to do is cuff sleeve thingy. Sleeve cuff thingies. Did I accidentally draw onto the body there? I did. Because we don't want that. That would be bad. How's that looking? Is it too big of cuff sleeves? Because I did this kind of thing with Katie's. I think I like that better actually. I think I'm gonna trim that down. And then, but see, that makes me do that. Is that still good? Because I could do something cool and have like a red line on his. Like a, okay, well I want to fix that pixel there. I could do something like this. I know, crazy. Ah. So he's got like a red line on his gloves. Or do I just want to match Katie? I think I might make a match Katie. As cool as an idea. But I think that only works if I do it on all of them. Or I think that works perfectly fine like that. It's great that they're all kind of the same skin tone, so I can just kind of, you know. I don't think I shaded Tubbo's hands at all, I just realized. But also, he doesn't shade his own hands, so it's fine. But I will shade Phil's hands. Because I feel bad if I don't shade his hands just because Tubbo doesn't shade his. You know what? Sure. Good enough. Okay, I'm liking this. This is looking good. What other things are very filter skin things? Oh yeah, he had sandals in one of his things, which I quite liked. He often does either boots or the flip-flops. I think, see, that's his regular skin. So I think I need to give him back his flippy flops because I think that's like an essential thing to have on his one. Which kind of makes me want to give him shorts rather than the long pants. But I don't want it to turn out looking like a skirt like Katie's. So I'd have to add the cuffs. But then I could also just give him the cuffed pants and flip-flops. Which I think is probably what I'm going to do, because I think that's easier. Is that fine like that? Yeah, it's okay because then the cup kind of goes over. I'll keep the bottoms that color, and then I'll make them actual flippy flops the gray, like this. Alright, what does this look like? See, because you can't see them because I have his pants too low. If I pull his pant cuffs up, and then I'll just widen them up here. Yeah, flip-flops! Because you can definitely run MCC in flip-flops. What's this music? That's not, excuse me, that's not MCC music. That's Baby No Money. How dare. We gotta bring back the music. It's very important. What else does he have on his skin? He has a little bow on his skin. He has a little cloak scenario going on. Because I'm very much trying to tie it into kind of what their normal skins look like, but also making them kind of cohesive. Very like, yeah. Some of his skins have got better eyes and hair, like the hair color's a bit nicer. So based on that, I'm gonna change his hair slightly because I feel like if I don't have to keep it the same, why should I? You know? Because it's like Tubbo's got like a nicer yellow, and then Phil's got a neon garbage. Sorry, that was mean, but you know, it's fine. Because all I have to do is this, and then that, and then just. What? Why did that? Okay. It just makes it slightly less gross looking. And then that makes me want to fix his eyes as well. You can still have his little whatever this is. Just like, no, don't like that. Slightly blending it a bit more than he currently has. Gives him more life to his face, you know? And I'm kind of tempted to dull his eyes a tiny bit as well. Just a smidgen. Ah! There, yeah. Yeah, that it just looks a little bit nicer with the rest of the colors when I do that. Because I'm not using like the brightest red in the world. Part of me thinks I should, but you know. Okay, so this is a good beginnings for Phil. I think need shade around his footsies. If I just take this color, will that work for shading? Yeah, it's a little bit nicer. It's because he's got that, and then want the darker grey. Put that. Do I like this? Making his shoes. Nah, I don't want to make his shoes 3. Okay, I think this is good for him for now. I think I can also mess around with them more later and make them a little bit better. Obviously, I also said before I wasn't going to add soot. I could add soot. Maybe. We'll see. But that has been saved. Okay, so we've got Katie. We got Tubbo. And we got Phil. Phil's colors are more muted because Tubbo's got bright hair and then the bright glasses. And actually Katie's kind of muted too. But I feel like Phil looks like more dull for some reason. Don't know why. Right. Is her thing just Beckamon? It looks like it. Okay. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. It looks like she's got a somewhat normal skin on currently as well. But see, I kind of like her Power SMP kind of hairstyle she's got going on. But then also she's changed it back to her other skin within the last couple days. So I feel like I should go based on that skin because it's not so much a character skin, it's more her actual skin. So we'll do that. Beckamon. But also her hair and stuff is a bit of a different. Well, it's very similar to Tubbo's, I guess, so that's good. Okay. I think I want to start by doing the same thing I did for Phil and putting this in Photoshop with Katie's one. Because I do want them to have different skins, because Katie's is very like cheerleader-esque, and whereas Becca's a little bit less that. But I think combining them to begin with will be helpful to just like figuring out what I want. Oh, but I'm so used to looking at her Bannerful skin. And it's so cute, her hair and stuff in it. And she's very similar for cowboys as well. But no, I'll use this one. Okay, let me do that. Let me save that. Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing as I did before and just magically, wistfully magically do things off screen. I forgot I have IC here. Yum. Okay. So big of Yamon. And then that KT's one, that is KT's one. Okay, cool. Now, the difference with this is that I have to... Actually, can I Can you guys see this? Oh, you can. If I do this, you can kind of see. Okay, that's cool. So I got the Katie skin and the Beck skin. I want to get rid of everything under this layer here. But oh no, other way. Select inverse mask. See, I wasn't masking before, I was just deleting. However, oh gosh, what's happening here? Why won't my buttons work? None of my keybinds are all broken. Okay. This is making it look messy, so I have to change that. Okay. And then we remove Katie's head. We put Beck's head there. Will my keybinds work now? Oh yay, it's working now. Okay. Okay, so now we have Beck's head on Katie's body. But we have to remember that hair. So I need to... Why is that not... Oh, I did stupid things. Hold on. Let me fix that. There we go. Okay. So we want to do this. And figure out where Beck's hair is. Okay. Because then wherever Katie's hair is, we will swap with the white. See, Beck doesn't have anything on her back there, which makes me think... Hold up, let me just... We just bring in the Tubbo skin. Because then we have the whole back bit as well, and then all that white. See, yeah, the whites are different on the skins. Interesting. That's okay. We'll just do that, and then pencil switch that. This is fine. We want her to have that kind of scenario. I think I like her having the same choker bit. Wait, but does Beck use... Hold on. Oh yeah, no, Beck does use a slim skin. Okay, yeah, so it does work. Okay, cool. I was a bit worried for a second there. Okay, so we're going to get rid of all of Katie's hair. Katie's hair gone. Katie go bald. Katie go bald. Okay. This obviously is not a finished skin, but I think this is a good start to work from. So we've got that stuff from Tubbo's one, Katie's one, and then Beck's stuff. I gotta adjust some stuff on here, but this will work for now. So I'm just gonna... Yes, replace that. Cool, we got that. Don't save that, we don't need that saved. We upload it into Skin Editor. Oh, I did not do the arms right, hold up. Let me fix that. I wanted the slim arms there. Okay. This is what we got. Which is cute, we liking it. Obviously there's adjustments that need to be made, but we are liking it. I'm very tempted to go muscles out for Beck, because I think it's funny, but also it's like she's done it multiple times before. She did it for Rats, she did it for Bannerfall, she's done it for other things. She's had full arms out buff moments. So I think that's the game that we're playing today for Beck Yamon. Okay. Okay, I need to chill down this just so it's less ugly. Whoop. There we go. Obviously I'll go and shade it in a second. I'm just getting that base color in. See, she's got a lot more of a tan skin on here compared to the others. Like, these guys are hella pale. Like, all of them. Which is part of the reason I was like, she needs to have her guns out. But I also might lighten her just a tiny bit because she is English and pale. The same as the rest of them. And also it makes them look a bit more cohesive when they're all... Like, not so much matching skin tones, but matching hues, I guess. I say, knowing that sounds probably kind of racist, but you know, not my intention. They're all the same. They're all the same, guys. But what I might do is I might just get this super low opacity and then just kind of go over the whole everything. This is not, that didn't, there we go. Just because it just kind of, it doesn't so much lighten her very much, it just kind of mutes her, because I think that's, it's not so much that the others are lighter, it's the others are more muted colors on their skins. But specifically the skin tone of their ones are more muted. The rest of them, like, I don't know how to explain it. I also think Beck's socks will match heights, because I've just said that, and I've decided that. You know, that's very fun. Okay. Yeah, guns out. Hell yeah. Guns out, my dudes. And I kind of like her still having the grey around her wrists, around the gloves. Because I like the idea that it's the boys have it as sleeves rolled up. But I don't know. Unless I take it off of that and put them up here. So it's like armbands. I feel like that's kind of cute. And then I can like lift it off of her gloves. Yeah. 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 See, Katie's doesn't have the red rabbit, but that's because she's got her hair covering it, so I'm not worried about that. I think I need to add a tiny bit of the brown to the back of her neck there. On this bit here. Just to like... I know she doesn't usually have that, but it's just, it makes that part there look a little bit less like it's, I don't know. Because it's kind of her neck. And then I kind of want to make her skirt into shorts. Which is not hard, because you just go... Oh my god, they're shorts now. Not hard, easy peasy. Actually, I might do that same thing on the insides of her pants. Same as what I did with the guys. Where it's like that. I don't know if that matches on the other leg or not. Okay, it didn't. Okay, that's cool. We're good. Yeah. Shorts. Sometimes it's just easy just to delete all this so I can just see. I just go like this and then just... You know, that's fine. Cool. So her socks are even heights now. Okay. So we've got a ninja headband We've got glasses, we got his iconic hat, because we can't take his hat off. What do we want Beck to have? Do we gonna give Beck also the ninja headband, or glasses, or visor, or... I could give her the rabbit ears. She could have rabbit ears. So she goes like... rabbit ears. No, that's dumb. Or I can give her a hat that has bunny ears. Like dangle down and a bunny ears. I feel like I kind of want to give her the same like headband thing that Katie has. I also want to make her gloves longer, because her gloves feel really short. Yeah, it's a bit better. And she kind of just got big, Katie's shoes as well. So I'm thinking I might change her shoes a little bit too. Because they're very, like, proper princessy, which is fine, and she can have, but she's also got her guns out. So I don't want to, you know, we don't want to, like, proper princess style her if she's got her guns out. I think even just doing that fixes it. Yeah. And I think I need a shade here to kind of separate them a little bit. But see, I didn't do that on the guys, but that's because it's kind of, you can tell that they're pants, you know? Next one's harder to tell. I think just doing just this helps just the tiniest bit. Yeah. Yeah, because then it looks more like shorts than it does like a skirt. See, I don't want to call Beck done, because I feel like she's definitely missing something. But like, what? You know? She doesn't have the red stripe on her arm, like the others do. Maybe this is where I put my stick of dynamite. I don't think I want it on both arms. I think I only want it on the one arm. Time to make them less symmetrical, I think. See, a lot of the TNT, like stick of TNT kind of looking pixel art is all diagonals. So it's kind of hard to do it in here, but That kind of works, and then I can just shade that. He's got a bomb strapped to her. Yeah, and then I can shade this a little bit more. Not by much, just the tiniest bit more. Because then it's like, it makes sense that it's like attached to her arm. It's like in her armband. Do we like that? Is that too much? Or is like... I think if I... Because if I shorten it, it's like ugly. Yeah. See, I like them all being quite clean right now. Because I very much just want to add soot. But if I do add soot, I might just chuck them all in Photoshop and add soot over them like that. I also am thinking, maybe I add... Instead of her blonde streak, she has a red streak. No, it doesn't look like her anymore if I do that. I can't get over her blonde streak. Less for me, you know? But I do want to make it slightly more pronounced though. Just a smidge bit. Yeah. And then the others' eyes are all kind of singular colored for the most part. I guess Katie's are kind of like this. But they also have whiter whites in their eyes. Like probably bright white on most of them. So I'm going to do that to her as well. Just whiten up them eyes. And then I think I'm going to remove the choker scenario and give her a red collar instead. Yeah. This is cute! Ah! It's taking me 2 hours, man, just to make the 4 skins. I was gonna do multiple teams, man. I might have to do another stream later in the week and do another team. Damn. But you know what? I like this one. This one's good. Okay, we'll save this. And now I will switch over to... Did I save them all? I think so. I didn't name them, so I'm hoping I saved them all. Because I've now got multiple versions of each one, and I don't know what to do. Because I didn't name them all. Oh no. Oh no, I'm stupid. Okay, this is my updated one. This is the garbage one. So we delete that one. That's the updated version. This is the garbage one. Yeah. Yeah, so that one can be in the bin. That can go in the bin. I think I have multiple of Tubbo's one. Which one was the better one? I want to say it's probably that one. You know what? I'm just gonna delete the 2 Tubbo ones I have and just re-download it. Yeah. Water. I'm glad I had things broken because otherwise I would have heard the screeching. Okay. Right. Let's drag this skin into here. And now I can go back to this. Okay. So now I have the skin. Oh, where are we at? Yeah. I want to add kind of sooty stuff to them. And then maybe add more details to them as well. So I want to... Let me just drag all of them into the same... document. So I can just work from the same document. There we go. Okay. Right, we'll do Tubbo first. Because we can just grab a brush and just Now, see, I don't know which arm is which on this. Actually, where's Big Skin? Okay, so that doesn't actually help me. I thought maybe that the arms being the dynamite would help, but no. Now I can turn that to... Ooh, that's kind of fun, the color burn, but I'm not using color burn for this. That's kind of good. Okay. And then we want to take it off of his actual eyeballs. And I wanted to make it like quite subtle, I think. Like that. Okay, so now we're going to do the same on all of them. Actually, hold up. Let me just... I'll keep that separate so I can see my settings for that. See, Phil already has a lot of that stuff going on. Oh, I should have this thing. It's more subtly. Okay, so I had this at subtract, and it was 50%. Yeah. Excuse me, merge. Why does it say merge visible? I want to merge these two together. Okay. Sit on her face. Hopefully this looks good. If not, I still have the other versions of their skins. See, the subtract doesn't work for Bix because it's like the brown of her hair is too bright. Maybe we want to do something like this. Like multiply and then even this. I think I've just got too much on her face. I think I need to chill out on the face. Like that. That might work. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, Tico Burrs. Does the subtract one work on this one? Or do I have to do what I did with X one? No, I think I need to do the same as what I did for bit. Was that one, I think? Did I just do multiply? I made it multiply. Okay. Right, I'm gonna save these and then we'll compare them to what we've got already. And if it looks good, then it looks good. And if not, then that also is fine. Right, let me just go to here so I can just... I love this music, man. So good. Yeah, I'm just gonna minimize that instead of doing it all. I want to bring up this. Okay. I'm just opening all the files and then we can do a final, like, what I made kind of thing. Just checking that they actually look cool. I'm looking at them before you guys can see them. And I think that the soot is kind of cool. Oh, I messed up that. I need to fix that. I need to... I did that same thing again where I didn't change the pixel thing. Oh, there we go. Yay! They're actually looking cool. Okay, hold on. I'm excited. Okay, so Minecraft did a little bit of a crazy thing, but that's okay. It did this weird thing as I kept opening new tabs. But anyway, not the point. Point is, so we have Katie Gobert. Look at it. I like this. I think it's cool. Like this, like burnt edges. Like they've been playing in the dynamite. Yeah. Okay, and then we have this is Tubbo's. And then we have Phil. Excuse me? I didn't ask for Miku Baby no money. I wanted you to keep playing the same music we've been playing this whole time. Stupid music. Anyway. Not the point. And then we have Beck. I like Beck's ones the most, I think. Because I put the soot on her face and it's like around her arms and then she's got like a dynamite stick. I think it's so cute. But having that there means I kind of want to add something else TNT themed to these guys. Katie's one's also quite good. I think these two need something else. But I don't know what. Don't know what else to add. They're very cute though. I'm tempted to do one of these and just kind of, you know? But I was gonna give him, why can I not, excuse me, reload the page. Okay, hold up, let me bring in the skin again. It's having a bit of a tantrum because I opened too many tabs of the same thing. There we go. There we go. Fix it. Alright. I'm tempted to do one of these. Because I was gonna give him overalls originally. And I feel like this is less extreme than the overalls. Because you can kind of still see the rabbit. But also it means I can mess around with then I can mess around with chucking stuff onto him. Like another stick of TNT. You know? Excuse me, I didn't want that. I wanted this. Bum 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 ba 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 bum ba 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 ba. Oh, do I even need to add the stick of TNT, or could he just be like this? Just with the strap around him? I just feel like it adds something that he didn't have before, you know? Because, like, Beck looks like she's ready to go to war. Katie looks like a cheerleader. Tubbo looks like a DJ, which is, you know, a little bit ironic. And then Phil kinda looks like a gang member, just a tiny bit. But I think that kind of fits better than DJ mode. So I'm kind of, I don't know how I feel about Tubbo's one now. But I'm like, how do I fix it? I think that just adding the strap around on Phil's one actually makes it 10 times better. Yeah, I think I like that. I think that those two are definitely done. Katie's one, I think I could add something, but I don't know what. I could add some beads in her hair. That could be cute. Oh, I don't like how it's called nuts up here. So I don't know if it will let me save. I hope so. Excuse me, pellets and things, come back. Come down here. Can't see. There we go. Cause I'm like, I want to add like some red beads, but then her red and her red, it keeps clashing. Like that, maybe? No, I don't like them. Oh, I can't go back. It's fine. I haven't saved this anyway. Let me save the fill one. Rename this file, please. Okay. I think that I did it. I think that we're done. So I think what we should do is make Phil dab. Because we freaking did it, man. Look at him. And let's make the big dabs. Hell yeah. I love that this just has poses in it. It's great. So this back. See, I don't know how I feel about Tubbo's one. I think he is missing something, but I don't know what else to add to make him look better. I think I could have given him headphones, but I feel like that's too like 2012 Minecraft skin. I could have done some like mismatchy gloves. Like I could make one glove. Actually, I could still do that. I could make one of his gloves longer. How does that look? Nah, that looks dumb. I can't go back. That's stupid. Stupid app. Anyway, I think I like the final products I've ended up with either way. I'll find a way to upload them all together and Photoshop them into something cool, so then I can post them. But overall, I think I'm happy with them. I think they look really cool. I hope you guys also liked them and liked watching me make them. I think it's time for me to skedaddle and get ready for the bedtime. Yippee! Now, question is, I don't know how to raid. Do I attempt to? And if I do, then who do I do it to? How? Ooh, I can look at people to raid. Is anybody on MCC Island? Not that I can see. I might not raid just because I can't seem to find a good person to raid. Because I haven't thought about this until now. Hold on. Ow! I should turn my alerts down. They're so loud. You bought me ice cream! I love ice cream. Oh god. Because I already have all my sounds turned down so like low, and that's the loudest sound I have in my computer right now every time it happens. Ow! Okay. Jeez, right. Right, let's I really want to raid someone now, but I can't. Okay, I'm kind of curious what donut SMP is. So maybe we do that. There's someone that's doing that. There's multiple people doing that. But see, this is my thing, is I don't know what type of content these people are doing. Other than just whatever they say. Okay, this one looks good. We'll do this. Okay, what are they talking about? I can't hear it because I have this muted, that's fine. Private SMP of friends, feel free to lurk in the stream. Okay, this is nice. Alright, we'll do that. We'll raid into this. Guys, we're gonna raid into Twinkie Winky. Because they're playing Minecraft on a private SMP. It looks like they're building a Buc-ee's. And I think that's pretty cool. So we're gonna do that. Okay. See you guys. Enjoy the raid. Enjoy this other person's stream. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you guys next time.